day. So welcome to this series of the right way to design, a graphic design series that I put together for everyone who wants to learn graphic design. To help you grow. It will help you know what to do and how to do it. So if you are there, I want you to pay attention very well, for this is going to take time. Like the graphic design takes time. It's a journey which you need to be patient and know that you are in for an adventure. Graphic design is not just what you jump into and want to jump out. Graphic design is not just it's not easy at all, but with much practice you become good in it. Understand? So this is the first introductory series. This is the first video for introduction, and we're going to take it step by step. And I want you to focus on this and know why you are watching this video. The reason why you are watching the video is for you to grow. And if you watch this video and you don't practice, I don't know how you will come out successful in it. So you need to practice as you watch this video. You need to put into practice what will be taught in these videos. So I'll be running through what we are going to be doing in this series, and the first one, the first thing there is knowing your design tools. So sometimes if you don't know where your tools are, it's very difficult for you to design very well. Understand? So even if you are studying a design, if you don't know the tools used in those design, you won't be able to replicate it very well. So the first key of designing, the first key of having a good design is knowing your design tool. So if you're using Pixel Lab, as we're going to be using now, you're using Adobe Illustrator, you're using CorelDRAW, you're using Photoshop. Knowing your tool is the first step to becoming a good designer. But if you don't know those tools, if you don't know where your tools are, you will end up not designing a good work, because you will only work with those you know that's available for you. You understand? So that's the first thing that is here. So the second thing here is following design principles. Without design principle, you won't be able to organize your work very well. So this design principle guides you on how to arrange your element, your visual element of design. As we're using Pixel Lab, we're going to be talking about the grid. Grid is what people don't usually use in their design most time, uh, but if you want to get a perfect alignment, a perfect arrangement, your grid is going to help you do that. So the main reason for grid, the grid can help you in two ways. If you're a logo designer, you know what grid is used to do. Then grid also makes you to align your work very well if you are just a flyer designer and the rest. So your grid is going to help you very well when you know how to apply them. So the next one here is working with alignment. You learn also how to work with alignment, how to align your work, and how to know where to place your work. So the next one here is designing with emphasis. Having a flow of design. When we mean a flow of design, when we talk about principle of design, most times some people add flow. Flow in the sense that you are the one to direct your viewers how they should view your design. You will tell them where to look first of all. Like this design now, you're going to see what they'll first of all look at. Now they're going to look at this simple graphics logo first of all, and then they will move to welcome to. They will move to this guy that is on top, the welcome to. Then they will now enter welcome to. Then before you read the right way to design, and then you can read one love before you read. You should know that one love is the last thing there, but most time you can read it before you read um, the right way to the design. But the goal here is to show you how the flow of design you can go. That is what we mean by working with emphasis. You emphasize more on what you know that is going to be catching. If you are a church a flyer designer, you should know that whatever they talk about team or that write up that will follow after present is what you have to make catching for people to get attracted with the design. But if you are a social media designer, you have to make either your picture more attractive or the write up of the pictures. You understand? So that's just the little um, explanation. We'll go more details when we start dealing with them. Then we go to okay. Okay, I differentiated flow and emphasis here, which they are kind of two different things but closely related. That's what I just explained now. So the next one is replicating a design. What you look out for in replicating a design, how to replicate a design, and how to get whatever that is in that design very well. So there is research process. There is research process. There is placing the write-ups, and then there is applying colors. Understand? So the next thing there is a difference between a social media flyer, a business flyer, and a church flyer. And knowing these three things will give you a perfect way to make designs. If you're making a church flyer, you should know what should be the heading. If you're making a social media flyer, you should know what should be the heading. If you're making a business flyer, also you should know what should be the catching point. Then the next part is having a mentor, and then I will not talk much on this because I'm going to really talk more on it when I'm doing the video. Then the other one is how to charge a client. This is where many designer gets it wrong. You understand how to charge a client and how to charge a person or be a friend. Okay, so the last phase of this series is that we are going to be working on a 30 days design challenge. Wow, 30 days design challenge. And this challenge is going to be very powerful. You have to show your skill, whatever you can design. Every day, you have to design it and then send it to the group chat. So, whatever you are using to design, be it your phone, be it Illustrator, there is no limit to your design. There is no limit. There is no limit. You can't tell me that okay, because this person uses system, that's why he design more than you. There are people who use phone and design more than those who use system. I know a lot of people who design that. Understand? So just know your tool and know what to do. That is it. So knowing what to do, knowing the right way to design will help you design something very good. But if you don't know how to place your design, if you don't know the right way to design, you end up messing it up, and then at the end, you don't come out with a good design. So, majority of designs I do, I use my phone because my system is kind of bad. There was a time my system was bad, and so I don't actually use my system. So when I was in camp as a youth corper, we don't take system there, so I have to use my phone to do every work that comes to my table. Understand? So what is my phone work? You know, I designs with phone and the rest. So I just scattered this, although this was supposed to be centralized, but I wanted to do something else. So I shifted it to the corner. So that's not easy. So all these are phone designs that I designed and then sent to people that need them. Understand? So you can do something good with your phone. You can design something superb, something beautiful. It does not necessarily need to be something that is going to be complicated, but at least a simple design will be good. So thank you all very much. I'll see you in the next video. So thank you all very much and take care.